Hi, I'm Jeff Hildebrandt, Director of Product Management Microbiome, and I'm here today with Dr. Michael Rogowski, and I just wanted you to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here.
Sure. I'm Dr. Michael Rogowski. I'm the senior nutrition scientist at Plexus, and a lot of what I do is focus on looking at clinical research to support the product development team to make the best products possible.
Perfect. Well, today we're going to be discussing our gut microbiome. This is a complex and deep topic, so there may be some benefit for us to start at a high level. Now, when it comes to the microbiome, there are a few key terms that we need to understand. Terms like microbiome, gut, prebiotics, and probiotics. So, Michael, can you help us understand at a high level what is a microbiome? And then more specifically, what is the gut microbiome?
Sure. The microbiome, it's a community of microorganisms. This can include things like bacteria, usually, but also fungus and viruses, wherever they're found in a particular environment together. So, for example, you have skin, you have mouth, even blood, but also the gut microbiome, just to name a few that are in your body. When we talk about the gut microbiome, usually we mean microbes in the colon, but it also encompasses the entire digestive tract. So that will include the stomach, the small intestines, as well as the large intestines.
Thanks. So, having a healthy gut is so important to our overall health. In order to have a healthy gut, we need to take care of the good bacteria living inside of it. One way to do this is with prebiotics. So, can you tell us what is a prebiotic outside of supplements and where do we find them?
Yeah, prebiotics, they're a type of fiber, soluble fibers, which help to increase the good bacteria that are already in your gut. When we eat a prebiotic fiber, it'll travel through the small intestine undigested, and then it's fermented when it reaches the colon. This process feeds the bacteria in our gut, and it helps increase the number of good bacteria. And they can be found naturally in several types of foods. Some examples are like dandelion greens, Jerusalem artichoke, chicory root, things like leeks and onions, asparagus, wheat bran, and even bananas. But just as a note, to optimize the benefit, these should be eaten raw. When you cook them, you start breaking that down.
Okay. So, prebiotics then are the food for probiotics. So, then what are probiotics and what foods contain those?
So when we say probiotics, probiotics are the live microorganisms. They're the good bacteria, similar to the bacteria already found in your body. Some of them are, in fact, the same. They're intended to provide health benefits when consumed, generally by improving or restoring gut flora. There are a lot of strains of different bacteria, but most come from two groups that are used in probiotics, lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. These probiotics occur naturally in foods like yogurt, cheese, kefir, sour cream, some types of kombucha, and even sauerkraut.
Okay, so probiotics are the good bacteria we use to help improve or restore the gut flora then. So, Michael, can you tell us a little bit more about the gut microbiome environment and how our diet can also affect our health?
Yeah, gut microbiome diversity, that's the sign of a healthy gut. Your diet can drastically affect your gut makeup, though, from what you feed them. In fact, it's more impactful than genetics. Some of the research I've looked at show that people who have increased diversity of vegetable intake, about over 30 different types of vegetables per week, they have the greatest level of microbiome diversity. So consuming a large amount of different types of vegetables means different types of fibers in the diet, which is benefit gut diversity. Examples from like hunter-gatherer populations, they consume large amounts of plant forageables. You have woody roots and stems, and they consume a large amount of fiber, and they have drastically different gut microbiomes than those of us living in modern industrialized nations.
Okay, so if I'm understanding correctly, our diet then has a big impact on the health of our gut microbes, even more than our genetics, potentially. And that's huge. Speaking of diet, is there a connection then between gut health and weight management?
Yes, there's definitely a link between weight management and the gut microbiome. This is primarily due to interactions with our immune system and how our gut processes nutrients. So gut microbes keep us healthy by kind of educating and training our immune system to fight off invaders, sort of like practice before the big game. This boosts your body's ability to deal with harmful microorganisms. The gut microbiome can impact nutrient absorption and energy yield of food. Higher nutrient absorption in your digestive system can contribute to weight gain. Production of satiety factors that are mediated by the fermentation products from these bacteria produced can help regulate food intake. So you make more of these, your food intake might go down, resulting in better weight management. The dysbiosis state requires attention in order to get your health running optimally.
Okay. So gut health is so important, and an unhealthy gut could be holding you back from your health goals. To further the issue, our modern diets are terrible. Most individuals don't get the fiber they need, and they fail to give their gut the focus it deserves. So a great analogy that helps to explain this principle is that of an engine. Let's say you have an engine that hasn't been taken care of. The air filter is soiled, the oil's old, the spark plugs are old, and maybe you use cheap gasoline. So you realize your fuel efficiency and power begins to drop. You can't just start putting in premium gasoline and expect it to be resolved the next day. What the engine really needs is a tune-up to get it functioning the way it was designed to do. So the same can be said about your gut microbiome, right? Mm-hmm. It's months and years of poor choices may require a gut tune-up and maybe a little bit more time before it's running optimally.
Yeah, and I think that's a great way to look at it.
Perfect. Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining us today. I think I can speak for everyone when I say thank you for your help. You are an absolute wealth of knowledge, and we just appreciate you being here.
Well, thanks. It was great to be here.
Well, let's keep looking for ways to incorporate those prebiotics and probiotic foods into our diets. And because we could all use a little extra help, we've developed products to help as well. So whether it's Slim MBA, ProBio 5, BioCleanse, or Vital Biome, Plexus offers a variety of solutions to help promote a healthy gut. We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you.